So friends, you have filed your income tax returns and paid the self-assessment taxes. All that is pending now is to wait for ITR-V to be processed. But one fine day, you receive a mail from income tax demanding some taxes to be paid. Confused on what has to be done? In today's video, I'll explain you what you have to do in case you receive a tax outstanding demand from income tax. I'll explain you how this particular demand notice is generated, why is it generated, what can you do, and how you can take care of it. Hi, my name is Nishant and I welcome you to my YouTube channel Save More Money, where I simplify personal finance and help you become financially independent. Friends, in my earlier videos, I had explained you how to file ITR returns and how to do self-assessment tax payment. If you have missed that particular video, click on the I button at the top. Now coming back to today's topic. In simple terms, demand notice is just a notice wherein tax authorities are saying that as per their calculations, your tax is coming to more than what you have declared and hence you have to pay some outstanding tax. That is the simple definition. When you file your income tax, you have declared that this is my income, these are my earnings, this is my tax and this is the tax which I have paid, and everything is submitted. Now this goes to the income tax department. They verify everything and they match it with the data which they have from their records as well as what you have submitted. If there is a mismatch between what they have and the tax which they have calculated and what you have submitted, then there is a gap, and this particular gap they raise it as a demand. So this particular demand is raised in three forms. You get it via email on your registered email address, you also get an SMS alert, and you get it as a notification in your income tax portal when you log in onto the website. So basically you will have to first compare what you have filled and what the income tax department has calculated. They will give you complete details of calculations as per them and what you have declared and where the mismatch is happening. You receive the email from an email ID called intimations@cpc.incometax.gov.in. Sometimes it can appear in your spam folder, so keep checking that. For me, it came in my inbox, but I received a security message that it can be a spam, so whether it looks safe or not. And then it clearly says that you have a demand for assessment year 2021-22. If I scroll down, please find the income tax intimation with respect to return of income filed by you for assessment year 2021-22, and it will give the PDF. So let me open the PDF. So it asks me for the password. The password is your PAN number in lowercase followed by your date of birth in DDMMYYYY formats. The first section is mentioned in Hindi and the same is repeated in English towards the end. So this is the English part. Intimation under 1431. Then you have a demand for assessment year 2021-22 and it gives you the amount of demand. So this amount of demand, 110 in this particular case, shows that as per the income tax which is calculated by the IT department, I have to pay 110 rupees more than what I have paid so far. You see two columns here. First is the details as provided by taxpayer, and the second is as computed under section 1431. This is calculated by the income tax department. So you basically see what is the mismatch, and mismatch is highlighted very clearly in red color and also in pink shade. So basically for this particular person, his tax liability was 736,111 as calculated by both the person and the income tax department, but he had paid a tax of 737,334 only. So there was a difference of 110 rupees which he did not pay, and that is the reason he received the tax demand notice. Now what he has to do is, he has two options. If he thinks that this is correct, he will have to click on the button here, click here to e-pay the tax. This is one particular option. Or he can go to the income tax website and click there to pay the tax and take it forward from there. So once you log in into the income tax portal, you will see the details here that for assessment year 2021-22, the tax filing return has been filed successfully and return processing was done and processing was completed and a demand of 110 rupees was estimated. The next step is you have to go to pending action, response to outstanding demand. Click on this particular thing. It will take you to the new page where your tax outstanding demands will be shown. Here is for assessment year 2021, outstanding demand 110 rupees. So the date of demand was 20th October. The notice was sent on 28th of October via email, and the pending payment response is current status. Now what we can do is we can either pay from here, or as I said earlier, we can pay directly from the link. Let me pay from here itself. So we have 110 rupees. Click here to pay. Now under this particular redirection, the details are already filled. I do not have to fill in any details. So tax applicable 21, tax of payment, tax on regular assessment, and I can decide how So tax applicable 21 section, tax on payment is regular assessment 400. I can decide how I want to pay. So maybe net banking ICICI Bank, and then it will give all the details, personal details. It will give the demand identification number and a total of how much you have to pay. So you just have to verify the details and select your bank. Click on proceed. It will redirect you to the bank. Login. It will give all the details, and here it will select one particular option which says tax on regular income 400. This is section 400, corresponds to the demand which was raised against your tax returns. Otherwise last time we had filled section 300, which was the self-assessment tax. This time it's pre-populated section 400. You have all the details filled. Calculate the total amount and continue and do the payment. Once you have paid, you will get a challan. And now the next step is a bit tricky. What you have to do is you have to log in here. As I said earlier, you will have to go to the pending sections, outstanding demand. There you click on submit response. You will be routed to a next page where you will be able to select whether your demand is correct or you disagree with the demand. So if you think that the calculations which were given here, which were shown on this particular page, are wrong and you had done a self-assessment tax correctly and there was no outstanding demand, you can just click on the disagree with the demand and click on the reason you disagree, whatever might be the reason. For example, demand was already paid. You can select this and you can share the challan details and other things, or whatever other reason is there. For example, you have already filed an rectification on this. So for each of them you can give the details of type of payment, challan details, etc, etc. But if you agree with the demand, then you have to click on this particular demand is correct, and you get a checkbox which says that once you submit demand is correct, then you cannot disagree with the demand later on. So be sure that you are agreeing to the demand. If you are agreeing after all your calculations, click on the radio button and then select the checkbox. Then it will ask you, have you already paid the demand? Yes, no. If it is no, you click on no and it will again give you the link for pay now. We have already seen how to pay, but since we already paid it, you can click on yes, I have already paid, and it will ask you for the details of challan. Now this shows as an attachment here, but it's not an attachment. Click on this particular button. It will be a page where you have to fill in the details. So you have to choose the type of payment. So this is against the outstanding demand which we have to be paying the taxes. So we'll fill outstanding demand, regular assessment tax, amount 110 rupees. So the BSR code for this particular client, it was 6390340. It was this. The challan serial number, so challan serial number is and the date of payment. And you can also upload your copy of challan. Once it attaches, you can click on the save button and then submit it. Okay, there is some error which I am getting. File is not getting uploaded due to internal server issue. So maybe I'll try this again later on. But the process is that you basically fill in the details. You have to then attach the document and you have to save. And after saving, you submit it. Once you submit, it will automatically update the system that you have agreed with the demand and you have paid the challan with the required taxes. And that should take care of all your pending items. So guys, I tried again and I was able to upload this particular challan copy. Now let me click on the save button. It gives me an error that any open challan with such details is not available in the database for this assessment year. Now this is a bug on the income tax portal which Infosys has to fix. Clearly there is a demand and they have not yet updated the system or something and it's not taking the demand. What you can do is you can try to go to your 26AS and see whether it is reflecting the challan details or not. So click on income tax returns, view form 26AS, click on confirm. It will redirect you to traces. Click on I agree, proceed, view tax credit 26AS for assessment year 2021-22 and view as HTML. Now click on view. And if you scroll down, you will see that this 110 rupees has been added and the date has been reflected. So in income tax department records, it will show that you have paid 110 rupees under section 400, which was the demand outstanding section, and it has been credited. So you don't have to worry. Once your income tax website fixes this particular issue, you can update the details, you can save it and submit. For now, because things are not working from income tax side, you do not worry. Keep trying every few days and once this particular issue goes off, you will be able to save and submit and everything will be done. That's it guys for today. I hope you liked today's video. Please remember to click on the like, subscribe and share button. This is Nishant signing off. Bye, take care, tada.